What you lot saying? What you lot saying? Day 3. I can't lie. Last video I did say man's gonna do. That's gonna be the last time I'm gonna do more than one take. But this is like the 4th take. Can't lie. But this is the last time still. But yeah, man, chat to me. I learned something new, man. I learned 2 things today. I learned 2 things. Number 1, in this life, man, you can't set your foundation in things that is not of God, bro. Like, you can't, bro. You gotta have God involved. You gotta have Jesus Christ involved in everything you do. No cap. Even now, yeah. Let me show you this verse. Matthew 7:24. Matthew chapter 7:24, verse 24. It says, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of man and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against the house, yet it did not fall." Do you know why it didn't fall? Because it had its foundation on the rock. So the house did not fall because the foundation was on a rock. So the house was solid. And let's go back a bit. It says, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of man and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock." Cool. I'm not finished. "But everyone who hears these words of man," this is verse 26, by the way. "But everyone who hears these words of man and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his hand on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash." So verse 26 now, that's an example of when you don't build your foundation with Christ, when you build it by yourself in your own strength, whatever, when you're just not doing things with Christ. It's gonna, yeah, cool, your house will be built and that, yeah, but it's gonna have a peak crash, as it says right here. It's gonna have a great crash. Yo, make sure you're building your foundation with Christ, man. You're gonna save yourself a lot of time, bro. That crash, you don't want to buck into that crash, bro. Why do you want to buck into that crash, bro? You might as well get me. But yeah, that's one thing I learned. What's the second thing I learned? But yeah, bro, I was realizing this, bro. Like, I clocked it. Like, no one in this world is ever gonna understand you like God, bro. Like Jesus, bro. Like, never. Like, bro, let's say a relationship, for example, you're in a relationship with someone, and let's say you open up to them about something, or you're just telling them something deep, or like whatever. You're just telling them something about something you've been dealing with, something, whatever. But like, the person you're telling, yeah, they're never gonna understand you as much they're never gonna understand you at the level God's gonna understand you. Because, bro, God is all loving, all understanding. He knew us before you're even born, bro. So when it's like, when you go to human about something instead of going to God, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if man's ever gonna go to human about something again. That might be a drag, but nah. At the same time, nah, you know. God, bro, like, no one understands me like God, bro. Like, I swear down, like, I haven't met one person. Bro, if someone comes to me today, if someone comes to me and shows me one person, just one person that can understand me more than God, more than Jesus, I'll give you all my money. But it's impossible though. It's impossible. You can't. There's no one like that. No one can understand you more than Jesus. No one can understand you more than God. More than, yeah? More than this thing. Oh, don't even get me started, bro. Can't lie. But yeah, man. And even, bro, and even like, you see when you open up to people, yeah, about like, trauma or whatever, like, I don't know, like, I can't, like, that's a brush. I'm not doing that again. I can't, from now on, it's a God thing, bro. I can't, from now on, it's a Jesus thing. Mums. I don't even know if I don't know, but what date is it? I think, man's recording this at like 12. I just came out from the gym. No cap, but it's like, so I think it's the 29th. Yeah, I'm recording this. But I was supposed to record it yesterday in the day, but got home late. So I'm gonna have to record another video today. But yeah, man, bro, build a foundation with God, and remember, you see this one though. This is just based off what my experience was saying. I haven't really looked into the word too much about it, but I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, no one's gonna understand you as much as Jesus. I can't lie, like, yeah, man. But yeah, chat to me tomorrow, love.